Oh, we were talking about
Brood comes in.
Broodmother earlier. Oh.
That is actually a disgusting pick. Broodmother carry is doing so well lately. Bottom lane, we see a mana burn creep as well from Suneko, of course. Just using that to its advantage.
Insane, yeah.
Oh,
Disruption body block.
He's trapped.
Eki, he's trapped in between the trees. Mickey's come in with enough damage to finish off the Lion, get first blood, and Insania survived as well. That blood grenade, nah, he's fine. He's tangoing up through it.
That little remnant will slide at you. Oh,
he's kicked
nice
on the
kick on the tower.
And the body blocks. He's getting in front of him here. Stormer, what's that, 100 HP?
Oh,
trying
he's
to
got
bottle
him.
through the clicks. Nisha looks like he's got him. Oh, Stormer still bottling up, but Nisha's going to have a couple of spells coming off cooldown. Just a matter of seconds, but he feels like he's got to give up on it. No, he's juked. He's tried to dodge back into it. Nisha gets the kill.
Pugna is a very oppressive lane support, even more so than Chen, I would argue. Oh, wow, the dive for the Underlord could find it here.
Oh, he came back. He got greedy. And Mickey will take him down in that trade. Again, Luna very happy with the way this lane's going. 2 kills for Mickey.
Not quite yet.
Stormer gets the bounty rune. Insania attempted the deny, but now Eki's in. And this should be a nice, juicy kill for the Storm.
Difficult to lock down.
And down the bottom, the Broodmother's being eyed up by Liquid here. They've brought pretty much everyone to take down the Smiling Knight and press into this tier 1 tower. This is one of the strengths, though, when you've got a Chen lineup. Move into that mid-tier 1 and then try and play into top. Saberlight's here already with a Doom onto the Underlord. And Luna...
slow creep too, the Frost attack. Over and over, is just slowing him down.
There's no running from Saberlight. And Mickey is going to be here with another Lucent Beam shortly, but the Pit of Malice and the Lion's arrival saved Zibe, and the turn with a long zip from Stormer swings it back to kill the Doom.
I don't think she's leaving bottom anytime soon. She probably wants to stay here.
Well, they zip in mid. Stormer held in place for a second by that disruption. Saberlight decrept, mana drained, but still standing tall as Nisha goes in deep onto Stormer. But Nisha's now out of mana. Oh, he's popped a wand and he's straight back into the thick of things. Stormer's dropping to the Magnetize, as is Eki, as is Suneko. The Lion and the Chen both being hounded by the Luna as Mickey picks up his dominating streak. Nisha grabs a double kill. And Team Liquid, they swoop through that middle lane, continue the chase down to bottom as well, as Mickey and Insania set up with a disruption and attempted body blocks.
Oh, the 5-stack is coming.
He's got Cloak, Bracer, 12 Wand, turns with a pit, will survive for now, it looks like.
Lion was 8 experience away from having finger death. Oh, he might put it to use here.
He might be able to get one here. He's holding it.
He wants the next target.
Oh, if he gets Mickey, this could be even bigger. Saberlight needs to do some serious work here to save his Luna as Eki eyes him up. Another stun with a finger of death gets the job done. Storm is doomed. Nisha will roll, try to chase. The sidestep not working out. Stormer dead, but the Broodmother's able to actually get involved now. Smiling Knight's on top of Saberlight. A good stun from Eki from the low ground. The decrypt buys some time, blocking out that physical damage, but it's lights out for the Doom down in his bottom jungle as Avulus actually strike back after losing a dramatic team fight.
You're playing against Insania. He has Shadow Poison. He's just gonna throw that anytime he walks close.
Oh, hang on. Stormer's got doomed. This is problematic. The turnaround from Saberlight. He's just there, ready and waiting.
That was fantastic reaction. Saberlight, so quick on his fingers there. Sees the Storm jump in, punishes immediately. And I don't think a little Chen can run away from this squad either. Too low on mobility. Even if he bangs the drums, he's not going to be able to charge away from this.
Even Eki, look at this Earth Spirit, man. You keep talking about it, but he's just rolling around from next target to next target. Eki's in trouble, rolled upon again, and Nisha.
So getting a very early shard to get the extra damage from the overload.
And he's zipping in, looking for a target. Sees Mickey, but disruption from Insania is going to buy a bit of time. Eki with a stun, and the damage will come. The Luna's in trouble. Mickey's falling, and that finger of death into damage from the Brood. Slays the Shadow Demon in the back.
Maybe they want to keep it for the high ground if you glyph here. Wasted.
Was confident from Stormer. Zipping high ground, and then away he goes. But Nisha decides he wants in. Kicking the Storm around, BK being quite early on, and now Avulus They're just trying to run away. Blink from Eki. Storm still gets caught. Pit of Malice down, offering protection. They doom the Underlord and now turn on to Stormstormer himself. Aegis is still there, so they've got to ignore him and kind of let him die later on. Mickey finding problems as he faces off against the Storm, but Lion is the final target that they can actually go for. They're trying to leave the Storm alive, but he dies to illusions, and I think the Magnetize. Aegis reclaimed, but in comes the Eclipse. The chain stuns the disable. Stormstormer gets the BKB off. He's out of the danger zone and straight back in onto Boxy. Caught up in that vortex. Finger of Death dumped it onto Nisha. The bubble saves him though. Insania from that low ground. Buying time for Nisha maybe to roll, kick, and punch his way out of here, but he's slain by Zibe.
Oh my God, they're turning it.
Broodmother, Stormstormer, Stormer Spirit, they're dead. The Storm's dead. The Broodmother will run out of there. But I think Zibe is being left stranded by the rest of his team as Mickey and Sableye bring the pain.
Man, so much credit to Team Liquid supports in this battle. Did so much work. Boxy, he wishes he could decrepify the rune so Luna could take it instead.
They're going to walk straight up into Eki here. And the gate coming in onto Boxy. They found the Pugner finally. And they've even got a Pit of Malice onto the Luna, forcing a Manta style, but in comes the Orchid. BKB turn with the Doom. Sableye sprinting in towards the Lion now as Team Liquid, they're holding their ground as 3, but they're facing off against 5. Nisha has now joined the rest of the squad, looking to roll in onto Smiling Knight. Quick on the BKB trigger, though, and Smiling Knight, well, I thought he was going to stand and fight, but he can't through the Doom, can't lifesteal, can't heal, and he's dead. Great Doom target from Sableye there, dragging the Brood into danger, but the turn with the Finger of Death and stun onto Nisha gets them to trade back as Sableye on the right-hand side goes mano a mano with the Underlord.
But yeah, Broodmother tanking a Doom does really stifle her. I think he can go for either. Wow, he pops BKB and chases Eki here. He wants this kill.
He's hungry for it. He's not going to Doom it, but he'll give time for Nisha to arrive, and there's Sableye picking up a dominating streak.
I want to see a Parasma. We had a Parasma Doom yesterday. That was some exciting stuff. Miero with some cool build.
Jump on Luna. Stormstorm spent the majority of his mana here to force a BKB TP out of Mickey.
Oh no. Oh no, he doesn't have BKB anymore.
He doesn't have BKB. He's going to respawn in the middle of a million bloody spiders and get slain.
And that's a good recognition by Avulus that they could actually get that kill right there. Owning the map is more important than ever. Earth Spirit goes in mid, kicks in the Underlord.
Okay, Zibe, he's trying to get out of this with a Chen arriving, but the Underlord's just dead. Luna gets blown up by Stormstormer, though. Mickey's out of it. Zibe's brought back. Sableye's trying to chase the Storm now, but it looks like Stormstormer's got a bit of distance away from Nisha, away from the Sableye Doom. Nisha finally kills off the Storm. The Brood is banished for now, but Boxy and Insane are getting turned on as Nisha has so much work to do. He's in the midst of it, trying to deal with Seneko and Eki, but not even the tanky Earth Spirit with 3,000 HP can withstand the damage that Avulus bring.
Still 16 seconds on the respawn.
And what, 35 minutes in, there's no buyback on Luna. Earth Spirit can, Doom has to. He's going to throw the ulti onto the Broodmother now, but look at the damage coming out onto Sableye. He dies back. Nisha's brought back. He was only respawning in 20 seconds. He's trying to roll and kick it onto the Broodmother with a Magnetize going, but this Pit of Malice causing massive issues for him. They finally kill Smiling Knight. Nisha's putting the work in. The heavy lifting out this Earth Spirit, finding a couple of kills and defending what's left of Liquid's base. Liquid smoking in towards Roche for the second time. Raging roll in the top, and they do dive into the trees.
Get the Doom on her.
Doom on the Brood. Smiling Knight down and out. Storm Spirit into the back, trying to find the supports of Liquid. BKB'd up at half HP, and Avulus, they're trying to turn back onto Nisha now. Rallying around the squad to try to get the Earth Spirit, but the life drain, it doesn't quite healing up enough. Mickey, he's BKB'd and fighting into the buyback of the Broodmother, but Smiling Knight, not doomed anymore, outputs some serious damage. Forces Liquid now to TP away. They're scattering to the wind, but they're falling quickly. Luna's the only survivor, as Liquid lose 4, and Avulus have control of the Roche Pit now.
Avulus are stressing right now. They triple bought back for this. Yes, it was an amazing fight for them, but they need to get the most they can out of it.
But yeah, that classic Dota player thing, that's one of those things I remember. I guess I still am annoyed, the fact I'm thinking about it. Juggernaut's healing ward, you can't holy lock at it. I was like so sure that should be how it works, and it just never did. Yeah. Sableye, the Blink Hex, straight in with the damage, and down he goes. Fiend's Gate coming in just to make sure that Liquid don't have any answer, and Stormstormer, he's gone even deeper. Nisha's having to roll away here, but he's being surrounded quickly.
Cool down on the smash.
You see the approach. And Avulus actually a two-man stun there on Luna and Pugna even. A Sableye brought back to doom the Lion. Nisha trying to roll in, gets a two-man silence, kicks the boulder across, but the Lion a bit of distance, still gonna fall as they now turn focus onto the Storm. Another one here, doomed up and killed. Stormstormer dead. They do have buybacks, but it looks like Avulus just gonna have to ditch the rest of them and leave Zibe to die.
Huge pickoffs here. Sableye with a good chase. No fear after he bought back.
Try and make this work. Nisha's up on the front lines, and he's the one to get hexed, fingered.
Oh, the grab.
Vortex in from Storm. Can he refresh and get them all again? He absolutely can! Nisha's brought back, tries to roll back in to deal with Stormstormer. Tier 4s are crumbling, though, as Avulus rethinking their options, backing up away from the Magnetize, as they do lose the Aegis. Smiley Knight Broodmother having to refresh BKB up, but the throne is now exposed. They can turn on it. Stormstorm has died. Smiley Knight thinking about the throne, but he's fallen. Mickey gets the takedown.
All broken.
And now Zibe's in trouble. Liquid have brought back and held their base, defending against Avulus' move.
They're still chasing.
Incredible scenes. And you're right, Nisha is still chasing onto Eki. The Lion gets a Hex out, saves Seneko for now, but with a dust there, Sableye's Doom should be able to catch. Oh, the clever blink backwards. Oh, you cheeky devil. They're poking for buybacks.
Yeah, they're going Unlord up in 13 seconds. Broodmother should buy back.
Who's answering? Nobody's answering the door here. They're just holding these buybacks for as long as they can. And it looks like with the Glyph and Seneko and Stormstormer zipping in, they've defended their base long enough for the Brood to respawn now in 15 seconds. And Liquid, tail between legs.
I don't think you can. I mean, you can cycle them, but it's an aura, and then you have the activist like Crimson Guard, basically.
That is a large doom. Satan himself has come to doom the Lion. He's been to hell and back again, but he's going to have to make a return trip, it looks like, because Sableye and Boxy are going to pummel him to the 7th level.
Oh, it's a gem as well. Let's see if they actually remember to take that.
But yeah, we've seen plenty of times players buy Hand of Midas prepping for this tier 5 item situation. Well, Eki, with the help of Zibe, they got on top of Nisha, and this Earth Spirit, oh, it's a lot of damage returned, but it didn't last long enough to do the job as Sableye, with his Aghanims Doom, tries to waddle in over the top of Avulus.
Oh, he can keep Storm there.
They can try and
he cannot jump.
Catch on Sableye, on the Stormstormer to keep him locked in place. They need damage to follow through, though, and Sableye stepped out, BKB, and run away. He's out of the danger zone. Eki, the only real casualty here now, as Stormstormer's gone to the back. Big AoE Vortex on the 2 supports. The backup is lacking for both teams, though. The carries are struggling to stand their ground and fight. A lot of poking and prodding, backstabbing, and a couple of buybacks.
Trying to keep them here.
Insanely needing to defend the throne, though, because Avulus is charging forward with Eki yet again, lining up a go onto this Earth Spirit. Stormstormer very low on resources, though, has to zip away. And Smiling Knight a little afraid of re-entering. So much back and forth.
Liquid are so strong, but they have to go back and defend. These Mega Creeps always just making them have to split up. If they had Insania there, maybe they could have kept fighting and not lose to Pugna.
Mick has found some Force Boots. Speedy little Luna to try and get her into position, because it's been a story of this game where Mickey has struggled to stick on the target he wants to. And now Stormstormer being eyed up by Nisha and Sableye with the AoE Doom. It looks like they've got him dead with buyback, as the rest of Liquid trying to step forward in towards Zibe, but Pits of Malice are down. He's a tanky Underlord, half HP with BKB going. They need the roll back in from Nisha to keep tabs on him, but I just don't offer enough damage. He's been turned into a statue now, it looks like, as Nisha's drifting away, trying to save his own life, and Sableye's dead. They do have buyback, and Mickey, look at the fight!
The Luna
up against the Broodmother, then Luna's winning! Actually gets the damage out and forces Avulus back! But now maybe Mickey's out of gas. Has he run out of potential here? The 2-man Vortex back in from Storm, kills off Mickey's Luna. The Rapier's on the floor, buyback is forced, and Pugna dead without it.
Storm got the Rapier.
Unboxing, we're in a 5v4, Rapier's being traded hands, and the backup Rapier's there for Luna. Smiling Knight and Zibe make the move forward, as does the Storm. Scythe of Ice on the Doom. And he gets a bit of distance, though, and the Glyph is up now. Mickey already at half HP, though, from a couple of stuns and hits, while Nisha, defending his man, gets on the Lion for now with Sableye. Trying to bring down Eki, but the throne is being pummeled by the rest of Avulus. They've got the Vortex in the back, and the damage is done. The throne has fallen, and that's game 1.
What a fight. Well, you can see it. You see it on Stormstormer after that. That was a hard-fought battle to close out that game.
Some fist bumps and handshakes there, and a little chin tickle as well.
He's like, what the hell?
Hey, I'm on camera. What are you doing, Dad?
Not now. He's like, get the hell out of here. I'm trying to focus.
For game 2. Yeah, not seeing too many of these kind of delayed smoke moves this Dream League so far. Definitely one of those moves we saw Palanita do quite a lot. And Boxy actually might be in a bit of trouble up top, already being pummeled down by Smiling Knight with that concoction.
Oh boy.
First blood going away.
Stepping a little bit there.
And then a bit of pressure onto Smiling Knight. And he's had a very good start, and you've got to put a stop to it eventually. Seneko taking quite a bit of damage here from Boxy on the left side, as Smiling Knight is chased down on the right-hand side. Are they going to lose both of them here? Boxy and Seneko die. What happened? Why is Eki saying cooldown to an Insania and Eki having a bit of a battle over in the Ancients?
I'm not sure, actually.
Oh, Seneko silenced, has to dive back into the calling. Down he goes. Saberlight with that Hawk.
And he's hitting a nice timing here, it seems like, on Beastmaster as well. Having a good time, getting 26 and 8 for last hit so far. Bottom, Zib getting body blocked hard here by... So he's definitely going to fall behind here. His level 6 timing is going to be way off.
Requiem down bottom. Zivik is being found here by Boxy and Mickey. Mickey just going to disrupt up Insania to hold him back.
The target top, rushing on him.
Let's see if they can finish him off here with a concoction to stun him. They've got that control. They just need the damage to keep flowing. But with Boxy's arrival, the Beastmaster steps away. It's pretty wild, like you're saying, that this puck is 0-0-0 and is higher net worth than the Earthshaker at this point. Even looking for a kill on the Shadow Demon. Blood grenades thrown out, Insania and Nisha find the snipe on him. Well,
all coming back to that laning play. Now top.
It's just Boxy non-stop. Wherever Boxy is, there's action to follow. It might be him dying this time, but...
Still action.
It's still action. It's still forced reactions out of Avulus as well.
You know what? If you hover the bottle, it says it's a double damage rune. So
yeah.
It is a double damage rune.
It is.
The game knows it.
Everyone knows it. And Nisha, calling up the Phoenix. Disrupted by Eki, and they've seen Smiling Knight now as a bigger target that they can maybe go for. Gets off his chemical rage, and he's trying to run off to the right, but Saberlight cuts him off at the pass, gets the roar down. Eki's taken out by Saberlight with it, and Smiling Knight follows him into the grave.
He's going to be happy with that. Very low investment Aegis as well, only having one hero going and doing it. So Neko flies away from SF, but look at the damage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
yeah,
no.
The supernova. That's a waste of a supernova. Or is it? Or is it? Stormstormer's come in, killed off Mickey. Now onto Insania. They'll turn onto the Ogre. So Neko baited them in.
That was on a silver platter, though. That was too free.
Oh, it absolutely was.
This all gives space as well. Smiling Knight happy with it. SF going for the ulti.
Yeah, trying to finish off Zibe here with the right clicks afterwards. Oh, the Verdurous Dale and the Kraken Shell. Zibe, has he gone up to the gates? No, he hasn't. He's duked down south. Mickey spotted him. Knows where he is. Misses the raises, though, but he's got the punches to take him down in the end.
In the end, he goes down. He tried to stand his ground, but a little bit difficult against the Shadow Fiend. Oh, we have a roar onto the Shaker. He should just be dead here.
Just solo killed. The Beastmaster's found him. Easy as you like. Not even a chance for Eki to save him.
Anything from him, really, where the Beastmaster is dominating the game. He has literally the Helm of the Overlord now.
Yeah, then Earthshaker just getting coiled, snapped. Supernova's behind him as a bit of protection, but they turn quickly on it with the right clicks. The egg, oh, it lands, and now the Ravage comes in. Smiling Knight straight towards the Shadow Fiend. Finish off Mickey. Down he goes. Now Saberlight in trouble as well. With a Sun Ray, they clear him out as Nisha. He's been purged up demonically by the Shadow Demon. Trying to orb to the left-hand side, and maybe a turn and fight to kill Seneko with Saberlight's revival. Him and Boxy outputting a lot of damage and a fair amount of control. But Avulus, they've got enough in the tank here with Smiling Knight and Zibe to stay alive until Nisha's round 4 of fighting just comes back in with another flurry of spells. Golem and the puck just like hitting a Shadow Demon. The supports and Avulus struggling to do much as the Requiem up top kills off Seneko with damage on the Alchemist to follow through from Insania and Mickey. They'll take him out as well. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Nisha and Saberlight having a fun old time running into the Tidehunter.
Yeah, Tide trying to get away from this. A lot of damage over time, but he's just trying to hold on to his tier 2 tower. Doesn't want to see all these towers go. Eki on the run.
Oh, Eki.
Beautiful, beautiful. Babaxi finds the angle for a dead shot. Pulls him back.
It's not that bad. Oh, it's a 6k lead. They can win a team fight and come back. A 10k lead? Minute 19, losing your Tide in the mid lane just like that. Nisha and Mickey just threw a coil and raw right-click power. They saw Liquid kind of move down there with their vision, but they're still going to walk into this with Eki, Glimmer Caped, a bit of time bought for the Shadow Demon here, and Smiling Knight actually making a play for the Beastmaster, but Saberlight has killed off Eki. Immediate buyback from the Shadow Demon. As Smiling Knight goes to work on Nisha, they get the kill on the mid laner. Now, Liquid, they've got a choice to make here. Do we back up and just run away? Do we stand and fight back into this? Because Mickey, he's holding the staircase and Boxy stepped forward.
A lot of ultis were used. They still have Ravage on the side of Avulus, but it does mean that Avulus just didn't really have a chance to dictate the pace of the game as much.
Zibe. All he wants is enough money for a Blink Dagger.
Shaker's around looking for an angle.
Stun onto the Ogre. Smiling Knight's in on him, but Insania's pretty damn tanky. And now we've got the Requiem coil combo fearing and snapping on the Alchemist. Smiling Knight gone for 50 seconds. And Storm on the run to the right-hand side as Zibe's found by Mickey. Pretty close to it. Or the dive in from Seneko to start things off. Calling dropped and Smiling Knight blinks in aggressively. Does connect the stun on 2 supports. Decent beginning here from Avulus, but yeah, the follow through not fast enough. And now we turn with a roar. Echo Slam catches the backlines. The Shadow Fiend and Beastmaster ravaged up, but Mickey got the BKB off, so he can stand and pummel them down. And Beastmaster, he's actually stayed alive through it all. Saberlight finally killed, but a devastating loss for Avulus. 3 heroes already down. Nisha is going to hit the ground, but they'll find potentially a wipe here as Mickey grabs the triple kill. Ultra for him. And Team Liquid wipe the floor with Avulus in that massive attempt.
Oh, it looked like such a good jump there from Shaker as well, landing onto 2 heroes, catching Mickey, trying to chain stun him, but the power of the Sun Yasha as well. Gareth?
But look at the Granite Golem and tell me he doesn't look like one of those pastries with an apricot or a peach in the middle. he looked Storm found. Oh, no, it's a disaster for Avulus. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's got buyback, but I'm trying to scout out what's happening here with Mickey just stepping up to high ground. Granite Golem to follow him. A buyback from Earthshaker now. I'll try and go onto Mickey, but again, he's got Aegis, Satanic, BKB. Very difficult task here for Avulus. They have at least killed off the banner, but Smiling Knight with Zibe moving forward. They're trying to bring down the Muerta, but even struggling to kill off Boxy. Nisha now can jump in with a 2-man coil. Requiem combo, it snaps the damage. Looks like it's done already. The disruption banishment to buy time for Stormstormer to Echo Slam, but they've killed the egg. Stormstormer's dead. 2 gone with no buyback, and Avulus look down and out here in game 2. Liquid just running a roughshod over their opponents. GG called.
Coming back strong after the game number 1 where they slowly got whittled down by Avulus, but game 2 they take it in a dominant fashion. We have a camera grab.
Closer. If only we had a microphone.